So you want to stage your home by yourself, but you don't know exactly how to do it. Stay tuned and let us walk you through it. My name is Gary Wong from GaryWongRealty.com. I'm the author of the book on Vancouver real estate. Welcome back to our show. We've been shooting a series of videos on home staging, and today I'm honored and privileged to have Hans here from Miix Interiors to talk about home staging. So welcome to the show, Hans.
Hello, Gary.
So I know it's a family business, Miix Interiors. I was just talking with Emily and she was sharing about Miix Interiors and their background. And your role is the operations director for this company.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about what you do as an operations director.
So operations manager, we usually do any stocks that's coming in or going out. And then we do also provide all the units or all the pricing for each item. So just for all the senior designers, Emily and Vivian, to make sure that they can always have the best price for the clients.
So today in our video, we'll be talking about do-it-yourself home staging. A lot of people out there, they don't have the budget to spend thousands of dollars in home staging, and they just want some good tips because they've been looking online and they see a lot of articles, they're saying different things. Can you give us some clear step-by-step instructions on what people need to do for do-it-yourself home staging? Okay,
right, Gary. So if you are planning to stage your home by yourself, before doing that, make sure you do all the main tips that you have to depersonalize it, to clean it, and then move on to the tips that you're gonna do. So the first thing is that even though you're depersonalizing it, you still wanted to make a place that someone's living inside. So make sure all the details that can provide that will make this home even look like someone was just living here, just walk off from this room. So for example, like in the living room, most of the time we will have like a book opened, maybe on the sofa or maybe on a couch that looks like someone was just here reading a book and just walk off from the room. Or maybe you will have, like in a den, we will leave a glasses, looks like someone was just here. And maybe even for kitchens, put some breadboard and a knife that was like maybe a little bit tilted on the side. This just looks like the whole place looks a lot more warm.
That's why they do it. That's why they open the book halfway in. I had no idea. So I guess that would be the concept of depersonalization, or?
It's depersonalizing, but at the same time make this house look like it's personalized for the clients.
Ah, I see, I see.
Second, I think some people really ignore this part, but really you have to organize your bookshelves. So most of the time bookshelves are scattered with all different colors of books covers, and sometimes there's like random stuff, items on there.
Yeah.
Take them off and make sure, leave the books on. So bookshelves always make this whole room looks a lot more, a bigger volume and a bigger stand. But you want it to have a nice and neat cleaning, and then make sure the color coordination of the book covers, color coordination with all the blacks together, and having a few yellows in there and setting up patterns of the bookshelves.
Oh, that shows like more organized, more appealing to the eye. What else? Bookshelf, tilting, opening the book, the glasses, the cutting stand, cutting board, sorry, and then the knife slanted. What other inexpensive do-it-yourself home staging tips do you?
So, if you do have some artworks or mirror in your home, most of the time, like I personally, we did a lot of projects with for partial projects for clients. They have all their artwork and mirrors like way up there. That's like it's not a straight view to the artwork. Instead, we have to like raise up our heads. So lower down all your mirrors or lower down all your artworks, because this is how people can draw their attention towards the object instead of have to raise up their head and look at what's up there. That actually creates a focal point of each wall instead of having them walking through and seeing that there's a blank space on the bottom of the mirror or on the bottom of the artwork.
Okay. And then so number one, to open the books, the cutting board, and the glasses open, and you mentioned the bookshelf, the books, color coding them. Number three, the mirrors and the artwork.
Yeah, try to lower down to your view, to
eye level, right?
Yeah, eye level. Yeah.
What else?
I would say that sometimes like I do see rugs that are way bigger than what they have like in the home. So
Like, give me an example.
so normally like a rug like in the living room, they will try to fit their couch and their sofa all on the rug. But to be honest, you don't need that. You just need your front of your armchair in the rug. So that makes the rug is trying to pull everything together instead of trying to restrict everything in there.
Okay, so you don't want to put everything within the lines of the rug.
Exactly, yeah.
You want to just put half of it.
Yeah, half of it.
And what does that do for?
So this definitely makes a room way bigger, and your rugs have a visualization of like separating things. But to be honest, when you pull things out, having only the two front end of your armchair in a rug, this will makes things that they're like this rug is like kind of centering everything, but at the same time expanding this whole area.
Okay. Is it like important what kind of rug they choose, or?
Normally we will suggest a 6x9 or 5x8 rug size.
Okay, not too expensive. So then they could buy that at their local.
Exactly, like IKEA, that would be a good sufficient source.
Okay, so it's not necessarily the price of the rug, but more like the style
size of
and
the
the
rug,
color and that
exactly.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so rug, what other tips?
I would say that a lot of things that you have to clean, but most important thing is windows, because we do think that natural lighting do make a huge difference. So we were staging one of the West Vancouver housings, and then when we walk in, the homeowner has like everything closed down, and all the
Like
curtains are all the curtains are like covered, and then there's like no light in. Of course, they're like lamps and lights, but artificial lights have a totally different reflection onto the couch instead of the natural lighting. So the homeowner
So you're
left.
saying they had all the blinds and curtains covered?
Yeah, all covered up. And then the homeowner just told us to do the magic, and then after 2 hours came back. I think the biggest difference was that he walked in and be like, was my couch this color? Because we pull out the curtain and the couch has a totally different color compared to the natural lighting and artificial lighting. So really try to clean your windows, have a deep cleaning, and then don't just wipe it with like Windex. Try to do something even more deep.
Like, what do you suggest they buy to clean their windows? Is it like vinegar or lemon juice, or some people recommend newspapers and?
Yeah, like vinegar and newspaper is what we normally use for our own any glassware items, and also I'm sure that would be good enough for your window cleaning.
Okay, so not necessarily they have to buy some expensive cleaning product or whatever.
No.
Okay, great. So we've got a lot of stuff. We covered the book, opening up the book. We covered the cutting board with the knife slanted.
Exactly.
We covered up the putting glasses half open, and then we covered the bookshelf color coding. We covered the rug, that you don't want to put everything inside the rug, but just the half of it to make the expanding contraction kind of feel, to make it more airy, spacious, and not an expensive rug. You have 6x9 and 5x8. You said.
Yes.
And then what was the next one?
The windows, seeing through.
Windows, making sure they're really clean. Open up your blinds, don't cover up. Open up your curtains. Make sure you do a deep clean, not just Windex, but maybe lemon juice or vinegar and newspaper. Those are some great tips.
There's actually one more tip. I think it's really important for all
bonus
of us.
tip. Awesome.
So we see a lot of couches or like 3C sofas. They're always against the wall.
Yeah.
But then that's what people think that actually makes a space bigger, since you're making a lot more center in the room.
Yeah.
However, if you have it not lean against the wall, instead create like a 2 feet space in between the wall and the sofa, that actually makes the room a lot more, the space more bigger, and actually makes everything in the center of the room, which actually can let the homeowner and see the walls. That actually makes it better.
So why do people put it against the wall anyways?
To be honest, Gary, I don't know.
Maybe like they play like Tetris, and then they want puzzle.
Yeah, they wanted like a perfect fit, because when you see couches, the back is like a straight back. Oh, that's a perfect fit.
Yeah, against the wall. It's flat against flat.
No, that's actually not what you should be looking for, because you always want it to look like it's a conversational grouping of like a sofa and couches. You want them to be in the center instead of having 3 feet away from each other.
Instead of having a big open space in the middle,
Yeah.
you want to kind of put it closer together.
Exactly.
Oh, great. Those are some great tips. If you have more questions, make sure you comment in the comment section below. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you've been notified of future videos. And we will be doing a lot more videos with Hans, so stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching my video. Tell me what you liked about it, comment below. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified of future videos. And if you want to learn more about real estate, click the videos over here.